What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. Whooping! Ta, 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 ta. Right? We get it in. But before we get it in, let's hit the new intro. Welcome back to another adventure of the Super Norteno. And before we get into it, make sure that you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the guns stay speaking on. And I highly appreciate the support. Whooping, right? Three Stooges, four Stooges. Ese. Let's go. Sur gang. Um, I told you guys yesterday about the clump, King Clump, Super Clump, right? My primo's no joke. Now I really don't speak too much on him because I don't want my name spoken on. Well, fuck you. How about that one, right? You got on my last nerve, so now I'm gonna get on all your nerves, right? This is the one and only primo that always had. I fought him. Rick fought him. We're gonna get into that right now. Pepe got knocked out by him. And it just is what it is. He's like an asshole to everybody, man. You got that one primo that just debos on everyone, thinks he's just bad because he's bigger and larger and bigger that way on everyone, right? Me and him got into some conflict. We're going to do a super gunner on that eventually. We'll get to that because that's guy wasn't going out like that. I made sure that I snaked on him, right? I snaked straight up. But Ricky wanted to go best 5 out of 5 with them. And okay, right? Shouldn't have did that one. So, anyways, my primo, it's like this. My cousin is a clump. He comes from the clump family, right? And he is super active gangster that just doesn't like anybody. You know, one of those northerners that you're around that's just an asshole to even his own homeboys. They don't even like him. They jumped him in and every day wish they could jump him out, right? But he just gets too big, too full of himself, and got too many hands to deal with. That's him, right? The type of dude we be having a good party. Families all chilling. There's like, look at, look at me, look at my ass, almost. Right? I want to Are they going to pop me? I hope they buy up. I hope they buy up. I hope they buy. I'm like, oh shit. My tia be back there twerking, doing her thing. And then this dude will pull up in his beat up ass SUV with major beat, right? On fucking McLean's and right? He kills the whole party, brings the energy down, right? Comes in, hey, Holmes, what you guys got to eat? Like, hey, this ain't one of them parties. We're not serving hors d'oeuvres. We're Mexican. We don't serve hors d'oeuvres. There's no fucking sardines. If you want to eat, there ain't nothing. Sheila already ate it, right? Ricky's like, why does he always come in asking if we're on food stamps? Use your own stamps, right? Him and Ricky don't see eye to eye. He always tells Ricky, and my primo's like, he's a gangster though. He'd be like, he'll kick back and he's one of those dudes, he crosses his legs and sits down and shit. He'd be like, hey, big old dude, right? He'd be like, Rick, let me talk to you, eh? You're making the familia look bad, bro. And in turn, Holmes, you're also making the barrio look bad. Ricky's like, whooping, I'm not even from your neighborhood. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking to you and keep your shirt on, Holmes. It goes like this and like that, and it ain't nothing but a G thing, homie. I said it ain't nothing but a G thing, and if you're gonna participate in these reindeer games, it's you need to be Donner and Blixen. You get it? I'm like, who the fuck is Blixen, right? You know what Blixen is? It's what I carry in my waist. A blick, sorry, sin, right? You're done. He's just one of those dudes that his metaphors make no sense, but he makes them make sense. If you understand what I'm saying, right? So this particular day, when we put the 5-on-5 in action, when I say 5-on-5, these motherfuckers fought for 5 rounds. Rick, hospital time, right? This motherfucker got concussed. The concussing was real. His Welligar bird was like this, whooping, right? It was all bad. So that particular day, my tia called me. She goes, Mejo, your tia's going to come down and we're going to go play bingo. Bingo, right? We're going to go play bingo. And then tomorrow we're all going to go as a family to Great America. Do you want to come? I said, well, am I part of the family again? Listen here, bitch. I don't know. Do you want to come or not? It's buy your own ticket. It's pay for your own food. It's half pay for half of the gas. It's pay for everything. And me too. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go. Oh, so you don't like us anymore? So now we're not your family. She said, the clumps are going to come too. I said, why? Yeah, because they like to buy fucking a lot of pizzas and maybe once in a while you can put your hand in and grab a slice. I said, that ain't happening. So anyways, the whole family was going to get together the next day. She's like, Mijo, I need you to come babysit Rick. He's a fucking adult. What do you mean babysit him? She used to always call me, hey, come, Mijo, do me a favor. Oh, now Mijo, she needs something, right? What the, come over and watch Rick. Make sure he doesn't burn the house down or him and his fucking chick are not fucking all night and it smells like sewer in here. Sewer gang, right? I'm like, oh, no, Tia. So I usually go over there, kick it with them, man. We make popcorn, watch TV. Why? Hey, have you guys ever, look at, I ain't going to lie. I'm old school. I'll take the seasoning packets from a fucking sopa and put it on my top ramen with a little tapatio. Boom. American meat just looks better, right? And it tastes good while I'm eating popcorn. Sheila will put Hershey's syrup on popcorn. It's bomb. You want to try it? Fucking mecos and fucking chocolate all over her. Nah, I don't want to try that. You know what I'm saying? Ricky comes zipping his pants up like, hey, why do I got chocolate all over my shorts? I don't even like black. Stop it, right? We know why you got chocolate all over your shorts. So that particular night, we're kicking back. And I tell my tia's being like, she's staying out late. And I'm like, I call her tia. It's like 1 a.m. She's all borracha, drunk as hell. What the fuck? Who are you? I said, Tia, it's me. I don't know me. I know this. Click. She'll hang up. I had to call her like 10 different times. Finally, what the fuck do I know is you the whole time? That's why I hung up. Because you're a piece of shit. What do you want? I said, hey, Tia, I'm going to jam because if we're going to go tomorrow, like, I got to get some sleep. All of a sudden, as many tweakers are from your neighborhood, you got to get some sleep. Stay up, bitch. I'm like, nah, I got to go, Tia. Okay, but hey, make sure that there's no matches laying around. You remember last time? That fucker thought that if he burnt all the enamel off the fucking house, he could just repaint it. I said, I know, Tia. I got him, right? So I'm like, hey, Rick, what are you and Sheila about to do? What the fuck? But you were here. I was like, well, you guys can continue to do what you're doing with your chocolate popcorn, right? I'm a jam, bro. I'll be here in the morning. So I ended up cutting out, man. I remember I had a lady at the time, it was a white chick. And I'm like, hey, do you want to go with the family? And she was like, oh, who's all going to be there? I said, the Clumps. Oh, no, I'm cool. Last time I bought a corn dog and I turned like that and someone necked it. I said, damn, I haven't heard that in a long time. Someone just necked that motherfucker, right? I was like, oh, wait. Did you have mustard on it and shit, right? She was like, oh, it was all hooked up. It was probably fucking King Clump just he took it, right? Necked it straight fucking superhead. So anyways, I'm like, all right, next morning I wake up, I wash the car and everything. We're going to park my car. We're going to go in this van. And so the Clumps, my tia, she has a van and shit. So we're going to be stuffed in like that, right? Because we're riding with the Clumps. And man, they'll get their own fucking series. Believe that. They need that. They'll eat that, right? So we're cruising up there. King Clump ain't with us. So I'm thinking, cool. The energy's cool. Hey, my tia's already talking about, I wonder if they put fucking sausage on the pizza. Yeah, they put sausage on the pizza. I'm sure that's all they talk about is food. Fuck it. Before we go, let's go to King's table. My tia said, fuck that. Last night I was on a table getting ran by a king. I don't want to go. I'm sore as fuck. Last night we went to bingo. My prima tia, right? She's like, oh, you mean bango? They know too, right? They don't go to bango. They go to fucking buffet. So she's like, let's go to King's table. So we actually stopped at King's table. We're eating. Man, hey, the fucking paisa that was carving the roast beef was on automatic. That fool was like, they kept going back, just getting in line. He was like, fuck, hey, right? They were having to bring mass fucking product out. My primo he's short, fat. That motherfucker grabbed the whole thing of shrimp, right? So we're getting embarrassed, but we're eating. I sit at a whole separate table. One reason I like to eat in peace without seeing people chew. And another thing is I like to breathe, right? You can't breathe it. They suck in all the oxygen as they're eating and they exhale turkey juice. So we're doing our thing. We leave. We get up to Great America. It's already probably like, I don't know, 2 or 3, man, because they wanted to make sure they had lunch. They didn't want breakfast. They already had breakfast. You know what I'm saying? They had already slammed back 3 boxes of Captain Crunch. So by the time we get up there, it's already midday. And I'm like, damn, we done missed all day. Usually people go to Great America. It's our amusement park up north, right? It's usually early in the morning as soon as it cracks. That way you can get all the rides. Because the more people that are there, the rides are hella long and everything, right? So we're kicking back. We're mobbing through there. And as soon as we get off the car and we're mobbing, there's like, right when you walk in the gates, there's like a big carousel, right? So Ricky's like, well, but I want to go on the carousel. I want to go on the carousel. You and your fucking obese chick go on the carousel, right? So I ain't even going to lie. You know how the horses go up and down like that? You know how they do it, right? Ricky's is going fast. He's like this, right? Sheila is so big and the clumps are so big that it's literally the fucking whole thing's it's a struggle just to move. It's moving like this, right? And her fucking horse don't go up and down. Her horse just does this sound, like it's trying, but it's struggling, right? So we go through that, and as soon as I look this way, I just know, you know how you could fucking feel negative energy around you? Big old stunner shades on, all fucking gangstered out. Here comes my primo, red, flamed up from head to toe, right? And I see him from 10 miles away because he's that big. You can, right? And he comes walking up. That fool already got a cotton candy. I don't know where he got it from. Motherfucker just walked through the entrance, got his bracelet, and they gave him a complimentary cotton candy because he was so big. They knew he needed it, right? He was probably breathing like this. Anyways, he comes in, and I see him, and I'm like, damn, this just ruined the day. So he's always had a thing for Sheila. Look, don't ask me why. Pancakey. They love pancakey. Maybe because her ass looks like a fucking stack of fucking pancakes. But he's like, it was so primo. I'm like, oh, what's up? He's like, hey, is that Sheila? And I said, no, that's not Sheila. That's Sheila. Yeah, whatever the fuck her name is. Hey, Ricky still with her or what? I said, yeah, that's his old lady. They've been together since they were kids. Fool, you know what's up. Yeah, did she tell you I tapped that? I said, nah, you didn't tap. How? With what? Nah, bro. Hey, you don't think I got a big one? You're fucking licking a cotton candy talking about a big one. I'm cool, bro. This is not a conversation I want to have. Yet I'm not saying it in them words. I'm thinking it in my mind. I'm like, oh no, primo, you did that because you got to be cool with them because he'll sock the shit out of you, right? It's a big boy. So, anyways, here comes Ricky, all stupid. Hey, Whoopin, I want to go on the demon. You want to go on the because it's red and shit. Norte, right? He's like, hey, why don't you shut the fuck up, Rick? Why don't you shut up? He always would pick on Rick, right? Rick's like, I ain't no fucking punk. I'm active. Right? He's like, yeah, okay, well, yeah, that's your story. I'll let you tell it. You're not from my barrio, so it don't matter. Rick I'm from Barrio Gastin Locos. The one-man gang, right? So anyways, we're walking through, and I tell Ricky, hey, me, you, and Sheila, let's go this way. My tias are walking together, and the rest of the clumps, and they're hitting every they got a hamburger. Like, they got a hamburger. Then the next ride, they got a hot dog. Then the next ride, they got nachos. Then the next ride, they got cotton candy. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker has that everlasting fucking cotton candy stopper. That my big primo, big clump, he got that cotton candy. Don't even melt. It's just he lick it away. You're supposed to chew that shit or tear it off in pieces, not lick cotton candy. It's a fucking cotton candy, not an ice cream cone, bitch, right? But I can't tell him these things because he's a trip. So anyways, as we're walking, we go get on this one ride. It's called the Revolution. Freaks Sheila out. Sheila down there shits on herself. I think she did because she immediately ran to the bathroom. Right? I thought she was going to throw up, but I smelled it smelled like oregano and shit, straight up. So Ricky's like, whooping my old lady. She got the bubble guts. Like, yeah, she's had a bubble in her gut. Look, her gut is a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Ricky's like, I like popping bubbles. I love it. You don't even understand. I said, no, I know. She wanted me to pop it too, but I'm cool. She wants everyone to pop it. That's unfortunately for you. That's just the way it is. Every time you're locked up, there's brothers popping that bubble. So my cousin disappears, big clump, because he was walking back with his mom trying to beg her for some money. And he's right by the bathroom. So me and Ricky are over here looking at the next ride. We're going to ride the log ride and shit, right? So we got to walk over. There's a long line for me. And all of a sudden, Sheila comes out, and I feel like corners her on some fucking weird shit. And he's talking to her. But I could see out of the corner of my eye, Sheila's feeling it. She's like, yeah, she's smiling and everything. And Ricky turns around like the Terminator's like, whopping. What's he telling Sheila? Sheila's not active. Well, she is. She's active in the bed. She's not active, right? So he comes walking up. He's like, hey, leave my old lady alone. And my primo was like, get the fuck out of here, fucking stupid ass, right? I'm like, oh, shit. At that time, my dad comes out. What'd you say about my son, you son of a bitch? No, mija, I don't mean to call you a bitch, but I you know what I mean. Because her and my fucking prima, my prima tia, we call her, right? They're real close, very close. They fucking are like the same person. That's how close they are. So she's like, you fucking son of a bitch, not you, mija. Like, yeah, that's what I mean, bitch. Not you. I tell you, not you. Is he fucking even related? Because he's an asshole. So my tia's lightweight arguing with him. So she's like, why'd you even come? Why don't you just go? I'm like, yeah, you tell him. Yeah, you tell him. He's looking at me. I'm like, he's like Debo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when he leaves, we be talking shit again. As soon as he leaves, like, damn, that motherfucker's on his 5th hamburger. Damn, when he walks in, I was like, oh, what's up, primo? How's that taste? Bomb. Damn, it does look like fucking 9th one, right? So that's how we be doing it. So anyways, we do our little trip. Everything's good. He kind of does his own thing. Ricky J Cat's out a little bit because there's a few Southerners there, man. He's like, he starts to overdrive. It's time to go. My dad's like, we don't want no fucking issues here. We got kids with us. So we jam. We know better to do better. We get back to the pad. My dad's like, hey, we're going to go play bingo. Of course. Every night. Bingo's at the bar, right? Bar time. And so we're all kicking back there, and Clump is there, King Clump. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave, Primo." And he's been acting semi-righteous. So I'm like, "All right, Prims, that's what's up, right?" And he's like, "Hey, Sheila, hit me up." Right in front of Ricky, like it ain't nothing. Hit me up, eh? And Ricky's like, "What? No, I don't want to talk to you." He said, "Was I talking to you, stupid ass?" Ricky's like, "I ain't gonna be too many more stupid asses." He said, "All right then, son of a bitch." And I did mean it when I said bitch. Yeah, that's right. Right? Ricky's like, "Will you call my mom a bitch? We can fight." He's like, "That's what I've been waiting for, eh?" Sheila, the winner gets Sheila. Sheila's like, "I don't want to do that. Is it okay, Ricky?" Ricky's like, "What do you mean the winner gets Sheila? You're trying to fuck my old lady?" He's like, "Bro, I've been had that." That was it. Ricky swung, missed. How he can miss that target? Target's about 450. I don't know how, but the Clump was fast on his toes. I was like, "Oh no, oh no!" And that motherfucker ate an order of jumbo prawns earlier. You're in trouble. The whole fishiness is coming out in them. These motherfuckers went in the backyard. I'm like, "Fuck it, Ricky. What can I do?" Let me tell you, for 5 exclusive 2-minute rounds, Ricky got hit into every plank on that motherfucking fence. The pit bull bit Ricky. All right, so he has 2 pits. One of them is a female, and she's mean as a motherfucker. She never eats. That's why she's starving. The male just sits there like this, right? These dogs are malnourished, and it's not good. And every time I go over there, I'll throw them a Snickers bar or whatever. Even though I know they're not supposed to eat chocolate, anything is better than anything, right? Hey, they never died yet. So I'll say this, right? This dog is rabid. If you go around it, that female, it attacks because it's like carne, right? It's trying to eat. And it's looking at the Clump with fucking drool because there's a lot to eat there. That motherfucker picked up Ricky, threw him into the fence. Ricky bounced off, and the dog attacked him. It's his dog. It was on him. Ricky's all bleeding in his leg. I had to run in there real quick, grab Ricky. The male just peeked his head up, went back down, right? Drug Ricky. Ricky's ate up. His leg is chewed up. I'm like, "Oh, no, we got to take you to the hospital." The Clump's like, "No, we ain't done yet, homie. We ain't done yet." I'm like, "Damn, bro, you're merciless, right?" That motherfucker rushed Ricky again, threw him through the window in his room. Ricky landed on his bed like, "I'm done. I'm done." He was all beat up. We had to take Ricky to the hospital. My tia was pissed. "I'm going to beat the shit out of your mom. She's right here at the bar with me. I'm going to fucking hit her in the head with a bottle of Cazadores, bitch." Right? Oh, man. My tia pulled up to the hospital. They asked what happened. We said he got bit by a pit bull. They said, "Why does he have glass in his head?" I said, "He got so scared he jumped through the window." They were like, "Damn, that must have been a rabid pit bull. We might have to investigate that." I said, "Yeah, you might have to investigate why they haven't fed him for 3 months as well." Right? I'm not saying nothing, but I'm saying a thing. Anyways, King Clump used to do that. The next episode of Super Gunner, after the one that I got already brewing, right? I'm going to let you guys know what happened with me and him, man. That fool always be tripping off chick. He thinks he's God's gift to him. I ain't gonna lie. He be get for as big as he is and as mean as he is, he gets bad ones. His chick, like I said, she was tiny. She's the one I want to hug and shit. Bad ones, right? That fool is just like that. You know what I'm saying? They love him long time. There's a lot to love. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure that he gets plenty of nutrients. That's just the way he is. Anyways, later on that night, so Ricky's in the hospital. My prima, she's all pissed, right? Because my tia fucking put hands on her. And like the whole family's at odds. So we're like at war with the Clumps. They're big though. You know what I'm saying? They're the type you hit and it goes and it comes in and comes out, right? Like I said, it was like a clique. Who's ever can identify me who's had a family that they have a clica in their family? Barrio Clumps, Barrio Clump Locos, right? That's them. And let me tell you, man, my cousin was no joke. He could ruin anything. You could be on a phone call, right? No, it has nothing to do with them talking to a chick like, "Yeah, what's up, girl? Oh, is that right? What are you wearing? What color are they, right?" Just doing your thing. He'll be like, "Oh, she don't want you anyways, bro. They're black too, like the dude she sleeps with." "That's right." And walks away like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?" Right? You're scaring her straight up. But he'll be like, "Hey, who you talking to?" And I'll be like, "Oh, her name's Monica, eh?" He's like, "Hey, what's up, Lisa?" I said, "No, it's Monica." He said, "Nah, but that bitch you were just talking to named Lisa, though?" What? Hater for reals, right? I'm just saying, man, he could ruin a good time. But we'll get into more stories about the Clumps. If you like this one, hit that like and subscribe, man. Put a 1. I appreciate you guys, man. Ricky got beat up bad. Yeah, he was in the hospital. He was definitely not. That bottle was concussed. Not concussed, concussed. He was bit up by a dog. The motherfucker had to get a rabies shot. All kinds of tetracycline and shit. It was all bad for him, right? Ricky's like, "What happened?" Well, what happened was you got thrown through a window, thrown against every part of the fence, got hit in the head with the sprinkler, fool choked you out with the water hose. Motherfucker literally ate a fucking hot pocket with Ricky on his back hanging by a water hose. It was just all bad. And me, like the good cousin I am, I spoke up like, hey, make it a little looser. And that was just it. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. Gracias.